Okay, it's 7 o'clock on September 5th. The mayor is not available at this moment, and as the vice chair of the CDA, I will be conducting the meeting in his absence. And I'll start with asking the secretary to call the roll of the CDA.
Stefano, absent. Johnson.
Here.
Jean-Francois.
Here.
Green.
Here.
Kleiner.
Here.
Massey, absent. Ray.
Here.
Rodriguez.
Here.
Tobin.
Here. Here.
Thank you very much. Now, if you follow the bouncing ball, I will now be opening up the Finance Committee meeting of the CDA. I'm the chairman of that. That is 4 members. Would the secretary please call the roll?
Johnson.
Here.
Green.
Here.
Massey, absent. Ray.
Here.
Okay, I just want to point out for the record that I conferred with Alderman Ray. She has a concurrent family commitment, but we agreed that she would come for the Finance Committee of the CDA, and it's quite possible she will be leaving immediately thereafter. So, Alderwoman Ray, I appreciate you being flexible. All right, the first action item on the Finance Committee of the CDA is approval of minutes from 6/6/23. I need a motion, please. There's only 2 of you. Ray,
Second.
Green, very good. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody of you two want to oppose or abstain?
No.
Good move, motion carries. Old business, there is none. New business, we also have to acknowledge the fact that unfortunately Maria is not here this evening due to the death in her family, but Patty has agreed to keep me out of harm's way, so hopefully she'll live up to the obligation that she committed to earlier today. Patty, what would you like me to know about the change order of 220 and a half Linden?
So the change order for 220 and a half Linden has to do with the gutters. There were no gutters on the house. In between switching contractors, that minor issue left behind. So $1,800 to do the gutters.
Very good. Mr. Green graciously makes the motion. Ms. Ray seconds. Is there any discussion, questions, or clarification?
No.
Are both of you in favor of this change order?
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second resolution, approval of the 2024 budget. That should be self-explanatory. Ms. Ray makes the motion. Mr. Green seconds it. I appreciate it. Ms. Liz, you're up.
Yes, I am. I just wanted to briefly go over the budget proposal for 2024. It's based on 3 houses, the average renovation cost and selling cost of the home. So you have a total revenue of $650,020, and then you have some expenses. Professional services, $8,000, supplies and material, $200, other operational expenses, $550,000, some minor interest charge, and other financial charges for $2,500. Total expense, $560,700. So you have an excess, a little bit of $89,320 for the 2024 budget. Any questions?
So when you say 89,000 excess, where's that go?
It goes right back into the program it's like a rolling.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions from the committee or any of the council members?
That's good to have a good.
Hearing
that's
none.
good.
Ms. Ray made the motion. Mr. Green seconded it. Any other discussion from the committee? Hearing none. Thank you very much. All in favor?
Aye.
You approved unanimously. Thank you. And now Ms. Ray makes a motion to adjourn. Mr. Green seconds it. Any discussion from either of the 2 of you?
Nope.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Those who abstain, motion carries. Ms. Ray, may the force be with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, if you follow the bouncing ball, now we're back to the agenda of the CDA meeting. And the next item on that agenda is the approval of those minutes. I'll be more equal opportunity at this time.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I need a second. Thank you, thank you. Any discussion on approval of the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Oppose or abstain? Motion carries. Thank you. Did you sit down again?
I did.
Okay.
Sorry.
Financial report.
Good evening, everyone. In front of you, you have the financial report as of August 31st, 2020. You have your your checkings account balance, total deposit, $182,255. You'll see your withdrawals for a total of $284,280.45. Your checkings account Balance total as of August is $39,677.22. Then you have your savings account. You have a total deposit of $150,003.89. Total withdrawal, $182,255 to cover the checks. Saving accounts balance as of August is $6,255.02. As of August, you have a total operating debt of $314,763.77. Total sales to date is still the 149 A's Wisner, 219.63. The second financial report just shows you your year-to-date budget versus actuals. So you still have the one sale for 219.71, rounding about 72, and then total expenses to date, 340, 446.89. For project-related, then other expenses, that brings the total to $352,169.44. So you have so far a net loss of $133,098.44. Do you have any questions for me?
All right, I need a motion to accept the report. Thank you, Jean-Francois. Second, Green. Are there any questions regarding this report? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? Motion carries 8-0.
Thank you.
7-0, sorry. Bup, 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 bup.
Sorry, there was one more thing.
Superfluous as it appears, you're now going to introduce the budget that we approved 6 minutes ago in the Finance Committee.
Correct. So I just wanted to know if there was any questions about the budget that was presented.
Yes, Mr. Tobin.
What if you could please just make it bigger?
Patty?
But I see like operating revenues as zeros all the way across. And it says other operating revenues. What is that?
Which one? The budget?
Mike, your mic, please, Mr. Tobin.
It says operating
Turn it on, go closer to it, thanks.
revenues, there's zeros all the way across the top, and then it says other operating revenue, 650,000. Just wondering what that is.
Oh, okay. So you're meaning why is there zeros
Yeah.
on for the other,
And what
because
is
we
the-
don't have any other revenue source. It's just selling of the homes.
And that's the other operating revenue?
That's the other operating revenue, yes.
Oh, okay. And with non-operating revenues, what is that? Just curious. On the bottom, non-operating revenue,
Correct, that's what I see. The non-operating revenue,
that's for sale of houses as well?
that total on the top is just the breakdown of the total non-operating revenue. So if you see it stated twice,
Right.
it's just because it's a subtotal of the total.
All right, I understand. Thank you.
No problem.
Anyone else? All right, I do need a motion to accept the budget as presented.
Motion.
Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Witt seconds. Any questions, comments, clarification? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed or abstain? Motion carries 7-0. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you.
You may have a seat. All righty. I gather that our secretary is prepared to present a report in Ms. Bruni's absence. Take it away.
Maria only had two things that she wanted you to know, that we're under contract for 220.5 Linden, and that 33 Lafayette is on its way to completion. We're waiting for the installation of the finishing touches, so about another month.
All right, are there any questions regarding that
Well-
succinct report?
There may be details, more details from Maria next week, but
I would imagine.
Can we get a tour of Lafayette?
I can ask, of course. As soon as it's buttoned down and safe, sure.
Because it's tourable. Am I correct, this is an informational, not an action item?
That's correct.
Okay. I'm still on my game. Bills and communications. Are you doing that as well, Ms. Racine? I'm a
all
slave
new.
driver tonight, what can I say?
It's all new. So City of Middletown, we haven't met all summer long, so this is an accumulation of interest due. $900.97, and legal fees for the closing on Wisner, I believe, for Grillo, Gene Grillo, our lawyer.
So can you report and be secretary at the same time?
It appears that I can.
So I need a motion, Mr. Rodriguez. I need a second, Mr. Witt. When you get back to your seat, you can make that recording. All in favor of the paying the bills as presented?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? Motion carries 7-0. Thank you. Old business, none. And new business, the music goes around and round. A resolution to approve the change order. Motion's on the floor with Rodriguez, second with Witt. We've already discussed this. Are there any questions regarding the second bite at the apple? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Oppose or abstain? Motion carries 7-0. And last but not least, resolution to approve the 2024 budget. One more time. Rodriguez is motioning, Witt is seconding. There can't be any questions. All in favor?
Aye.
Oppose or abstain? Motion carries 7-0. I need a motion to adjourn. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. Thank you, Mr. Witt. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Oppose or abstain? The meeting of the CDA is now adjourned.